Hello and welcome to Smallton. Due to a subscriber request, I'm going to show you the coaching stock I have. And when my train eventually gets here, I'll just send that through slowly and it'll eventually turn up. It's quite a long train. So here we have my class 25. Yeah, class 25. Yeah, green coming through. Hopefully this thing focuses properly. Right, well, before we start on the coaches, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers and viewers who are watching Smallton. Thanks everyone. I really do appreciate it. Makes my channel grow, and yeah, some people are finding this interesting. Right, well, firstly, what we've got here, focus, is a Bachmann porthole coach. I'll find the boxes for these in a minute and show you what they're like. I'll stop this one for a moment. Right. And I can show you the underneath. Now with these, they're all different. Oh no, it's surprisingly they're all decided that they want to stay together, which is highly unusual. There we go. Here we got some underside detailing, not a lot. Focus. And the pickups for the lights inside. And if I don't know if you can see that very well, but there are passengers in here, and these are actually lit, as you can see. They're using 12 volt LED strips, basically because that's all I can get locally, and no batteries in these. And why have batteries when you can power it from the rails? So we'll get this going again in a minute as soon as I've got it back on the track. Still not right, it does. For some reason these do tend to come off quite easily. I don't know why. I've checked the back to back on them. It's the top end of limit. But this still want to derail. Don't know why. There's obviously a problem somewhere. Right, well, I'll connect all the slot back up. And I'll send that slowly off. And maybe give it a bit more power than that, because like I say, there's quite a lot of coaches on here. And there's another one. And that's now you can see inside better. You can see the people, and that's an open carriage. Here we've got corridor coach and another one. They're all basically similar, different running numbers obviously. And again, porthole carriage. And give that a bit more power because it really is a long break of coaches on here. And Smallton isn't the best, isn't the flattest board anymore. There's actually 4 of these coaches, and here we have the brake van. And I've tried to make this fairly realistic in the fact that the guard has duller lighting than what everybody else has, which is normal. Right, just hang on a second. Right, well, this one is a restaurant car out of a blue Pullman set. It's a Hornby wagon, whereas there's a Bachmann, and that's Hornby. It's never been touched, modified, or nothing's been done to it for the simple reason I need to get some contacts or do something so that the lighting system will work. Now I'll show you this if I can get it off the others. Yeah. Hang on a second, I'm going to need both hands for this. Right, well, here we go. Here's the Hornby carriage. You see there's no system for lighting under here. I can't understand. Well, I can understand these are probably quite old. And they're made in China ones, as the as they usually are these days, apart from the German stuff that's made in Germany. Strange that, isn't it? So I'll put that one back. And I'll show the other carriages from this range. That's a couple of, we'll send that off, hopefully it will go. Yep, it's trundling off nice and slowly. Now if you look at the back of this portable carriage, with it being a guard's van, you've got a little window for the guard. I haven't got one in there, but I will put one in. And here's the back of the restaurant car. Not bad actually, not a bad carriage. So we'll give that a stop and in a couple of seconds, and then I can bring round the other carriages I've got. And that should be enough space. Oh, lovely derailing. Ah, mind you, I did that when I took this off. Hang on, I'm going to need both hands again. No, right, okay. I'm going to have to, the camera's playing silly people again. Anyway. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful amount of zoom and everything. Right. Good, you can sit right. Here's the other blue Pullman. Again, I've not put any lighting in this. It's waiting for me to find some cable basically, and work out a contact system for the underneath, because there's no lighting, no facility for lighting, which I find a little bit strange. Put this one back because I'm going to show you the other ones. Oh, at least these have got metal wheels. And give me a minute and I'll show you what else there is. Now here's the box from the Blue Pullman garages. And I've got a number somewhere. And here's the full rake. This was done from an earlier set when a Class 47 was used. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. The original one would have been the brake and 2 carriages with the Class 47. And there's the number if you can find one. And there's the number from the coach pack. I'll try and do a slow pan on the original layout of that particular train. So there we go, that's that. Like I say, these are done for the rivet counters who have to have everything precise and full detailed, and not have them lit with no passengers in, so they're ghost trains. We all know the type. Oh, my layout's absolutely perfect, 100% detail, and everything's, done off a real place with real engines. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then we wonder why locos are £200 and £300, and carriages are now knocking on the £60-70 mark and possibly more. Well, I shall include a website in my comments, and you can have a look at how much stuff's there. I'm afraid it's in the local currency, so divide the number by 48 and you'll get it in pounds. So be warned, if you let those idiots carry on, this is what you'll get. I'll give that a little bit more power, as it does seem to be struggling a little. There we go. Right, hang on. Stop. Oh, these bloody backman carriages, why they keep derailing is beyond me. They're the only ones that do it. I can't find any problem with them, but they keep derailing. I've tried different couplings, derail, rather than these little backman ones. Strangely enough, the old triangle and the Hornby coupling, the old Hornby D-link couplings, don't have that problem. We all know that people don't like them. And it's all now these magnetic couplings. Yeah, I can see them working well. Anyway, right. Well, we've done that one. We've done that one. I've had to run everything back because, surprisingly, a backman coach came off the track. So we'll very carefully let that come round, and we'll stop it when one of the coaches you haven't seen comes round. And here it comes now. Go on. As you can see, there's quite a lot on here, and I think something's catching somewhere. Right, well, stop that, and I shall look into that. Here we have another Blue Pullman carriage. This is off an old Triangle Blue Pullman. And I've had this apart looking at how I can modify it and put some metal wheels on it. I think I've actually found some that will work so that this can be lit. And as you can see, I put people inside. See, somebody's trying to climb on the table there. I'll have to take it apart and look at that. And we've got a way to some more people. So we'll have this apart at some stage in the future and do something with it. Right, so we'll put this back on the track. And hopefully it'll stay there. So while we've got the engine away there, we've got the tail end of the old Hornby Blue Pullman, where I try and separate these carriages from it. We all know what it looks like. Again, there's people in there. I see that this needs a bloody good clean. And this is the underside. Again, with it being a triangle, it's got plastic wheels, and yes, I do know the screws are out on this. That's because I added extra weight in it, as it was not performing as it should. And because of the extra weight, it does tend to stick to the track. Right, here we go again. Excuse me. We have yet another train coach. As you can see, this one's been repaired. I got this from excuse me about that, sorry about that. I won't say where I got it from, but it was acquired. The central screw, standard underside detail, this being corridor coach. And it's waiting for me to add lights to it. It'll wait a while. Right, well, sorry about that. I had to go and get some essential supplies. Right, focus. Right, we have another triangle carriage here. First class. Again, it needs a bloody good wash and a clean. Although I suppose it does look a little weathered. And it's corridor one. Inside, so this has been painted, and again with the correct labelling underneath. Again, triangle. Right, okay, well, we'll send that off. Okay. And you can see what else there is. Let's send that off slowly because, like I say, it is quite a long train. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be number 9. So while that's coming along, I can show you this restaurant car, or restaurant dining car as it's labelled. Again, this has got people inside it, same as those two red ones there. And this one's actually got lights. And can't get that off uncoupled from the other one, but it doesn't matter. There's no real underside detailing. Metal wheels, as is the other two LMS carriages. And there we go. Slit up, and maybe you can see someone inside. There's not very many people in this one. I need to get some more. Next, hopefully that will be sorted soon. Not for a while, but it will be sorted. Right, well, that trundles off. We can get... Now we've all got some of these in our stock. They're Hornby Pullman carriages. There's somebody reading his paper. Another one looking at the lamp and wishing he was somewhere else. Unfortunately, these are not lit, but it does seem to be a provision to have something fitted underneath there so it can pick up lighting. Not very good underside. Wrong labelling on there. And I think my wheels need a damn good clean. I don't often run this. Basically because I haven't got any lights in. Once I've got lights in, it'll start being run more. Like I say, I don't like ghost trains, and most carriages that we see around are actually lit. We've got another Hornby carriage here. That's similar. Again, it's got people inside, but it's not been lit yet. And the last one being the brake van here, or the brake coach. Right, well, we'll give that a little bit more get up and go, bring it round to the station and stop it. As I say, it is a long coach and long train. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 carriages. Would be 14, but the decent dining car I got, the Oxford Rail one, came when I received it. One of the couplings had fallen off. Now it's got the Beckman style couplings, and it had come undone. Right, so last of the carriages. After that it's just down to a couple of DMUs. These are waiting for modifications, so but they are actually good runners. There are, you see, I've been putting people in. It's just waiting for me to put some lighting in here. It's a non-corridor one. Thing is, I'm going to have to bring in the power for the lighting down underneath through where the toilet is. Probably blank that off with some white paper or something. Take it under the floor and then out the back end here, because this has got plastic wheels and I've only 2 metal ones, and at the right price that Hornby charges, I won't be getting any more. And here we have the other carriage. I'll probably take cable in down the back of those seats there and put a battery and a switch in here. I've got the facilities to do it, so we can do that. And at some stage I must find the coupling for the back of this and refit it, because it fell off. Obviously didn't put enough glue on there. Well, that's it for carriages. I hope you found that interesting, and sorry it's been a bit long and boring, but that's the complete and total carriage stock. I can show you a quick view of what else is on here. I put this carriage back on the track, send that down over to the bridge. Same with this one. Stand that up. It's obviously been at the wife's vodka. Shh. No, she's not feeling very well today, so no, she hasn't been out partying. No, I'm sure she'll be better soon. Right, I'll send that off up there. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, that's it, guys. There's nothing else. There's only the 2-car DMU, and I've got a single car DMU, which will be available for sale simply because it doesn't like my track. Says it's good for second radius curves. I disagree. Third radius maybe, second not a chance, because the inner curve on here is second radius and it just won't take it. It derails as soon as it hits the curve, and it certainly doesn't like any of the points, whether Pico or Hornby, so it's never used. So I think that will be a prize for the 500 subscriber mark. It's a long way off yet, but it's getting there slowly. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for putting up with all this nonsense on here. I hope you've enjoyed looking at my carriages. Most of these will be going away soon. I will also, like I said, I will include a site for those people who want to pay megabucks for custom-made carriages and engines. I'm sure you'll like the prices. Anyway, take it easy, guys, and all the best. Future of Smallton? Who knows? With the way things are at the moment here, I can't predict. The local DIY store should be open again in August, apparently. So I might be able to do something else then. But in the meantime, have fun with your railways and enjoy yourselves, and take care. All the best, and keep going on. Bye for now. Bye.